Hello. Guess who's here?
Not guess who's here. Don't do me like that.
I'm talking about you. I'm not even talking about me. I'm talking about you. Y'all, look who's here.
Don't do me like that.
Look who's here. You know, this Happy New Year. It's a good time to be in these YouTube streets, okay? Because my good sis is back to talk about some stuff. So please welcome her back in the chat.
A mess. Hi, everybody.
Yes. We can't neglect that. You should have already saw that coming. I'm excited. It's been so long.
I know. When I looked and saw I hadn't been on here since November 18th, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
That's
why I say Happy New Year. That's why I say Happy New Year because yeah.
Anyway, it's been a minute. You know, life had got the life in, and I got to take care of my home first. You know what I'm saying? I went to work one night, and it was like, "Hey, we're canceling your whole shift. So sorry, we got to let you go." And child, I had to, I went by Cutie for a week. We did Mardi Gras. It was Christmas fest upon me. Thank God I had a second job at the time.
I was sick for both of those actually, but yeah.
You were sick. You couldn't come down for Thanksgiving. Then I got sick between Christmas and New Year's and after New Year's. And then the week of us going to Mardi Gras, we both were sick. So
just now getting over it. But we are here. Yeah. My good sis is here, y'all. So please give her a warm welcome back. And if you're watching us in the playback, please in the comments, welcome my good sis back to these YouTube.
I missed y'all though. I missed y'all. It was a couple of times that I was like, "Oh, I need to say something about this," or "Oh, I need to say something about that."
And that's why I said what I said. And I said, "Oh, you want to talk about it?" You said you have something to say. So I'm patting myself on the back a little bit right now.
You did it. It is actually you, because I always say I'm gonna make a video about that, and then something comes up and I don't end up doing it. But you hit me back real quick. I made the thumbnail. I'm like, all right, I'm at basketball practice.
And here we are.
on the other side of town, but I'll be home by this time. I came straight home. I got food in there and I didn't even eat it. Like, I'm gonna wait till we get it.
Me neither, y'all. But nonetheless, we're excited to be here. Y'all. Yes. Hello to our cousin Ranting with Ricardo is in the building. Oh, hi, Q. Q is here as well. Yes. Wait a minute is right. It's not a ghost. It's in the flesh. Trust me. This is really her. Yeah, it's her.
Y'all gonna not do me like that. Y'all gonna not do me like that. Hey, Ellen, how are you?
Exactly.
So my boy, I said,
hey. It's okay.
I mean, technically, last year was a couple of months ago. Technically,
it was a month and a half. I feel like we're still in that weird part of the year, though, like where it's the beginning of the year. It's not everybody celebrates Easter, I guess. So it's like a weird time that we're in right now, in between holidays and stuff. Weird time.
This just changed your whole night. Oh, that made me feel special.
I missed you.
I missed y'all too.
Not a bird,
but y'all know one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say. Nah, it's AI. No, I'm just playing. But y'all know one thing I'm gonna do for sure is take care of my home life first. When I gotta get my home straight, that's got to be straight before I do anything else, because this is literally for fun. I mean, if it paid my bills, y'all would see me more often. I had to get some things together. Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
I forgot. Hey, Kenny. Y'all know I have to do my Kenny.
We love it. We missed it. And of course, we understand everything you just said, which means, we're in a better space. Things, are super positive right now. So it's a really good time to come and talk to y'all about 50 parts, 50 parts total it was. If y'all haven't been on social media lately, I don't know where you could be because somebody by the name of Risa Tisa on TikTok has gone viral, and everybody's talking about this because what she divulged in those 50 parts, wow, that's all I can say right now.
Oh, it had me sliding off the sofa, honey. And like I was like, girl, we can't hear no more, like it can't get no more than, hey Cheryl, my favorite
Hey,
Liberian
Cheryl.
cayenne pepper. I'm like, it can't get no more worse than this, baby, because my God, like what else can you tell us? And I still had 20 more parts to go.
Oh, yeah. I was still like in the teens when I was like, wait, this is only the tip of the spear. Okay. Let me buckle up. It took several hours to get through, but I mean, I thugged it out. My good sis thugged it out, so we're here to talk about it. I
Yeah, I
suppose.
think I started at like three yesterday and didn't finish till almost, it was 10, maybe a little after 10.
Oh, I believe it. I definitely believe it. But with that being said, y'all, for the ones that didn't watch all 50 parts, or for those of us that kind of forgot some because it was a lot to remember, we'll go ahead, and I found on TikTok, this young lady kind of summarized it very well, if you ask me. So I'll go ahead and play that for you guys so that we can all be on the same page as we get into the conversation. I'm gonna do that now. Give me 2 seconds.
My
Okay,
favorite Liberian cayenne pepper. Not Kenny saying this took over his whole weekend.
it would have took over mine if I would have, took my best friend serious and actually looked at it when she sent it to me. She sent it to me on like Friday or whenever it came out, but I just thought it was some BS. Boy, was I mistaken. But shall we? Okay. Let me know if you can hear this. No, you probably can't. How do I? Right here. How about now?
To listen to it though, I know I did all 50 parts, so I'm going to summarize it for you as best as I can. Calls her ex-husband Legion throughout this entire story. As a foundation, they live in Georgia. They meet in March of 2020. And if you know about March of 2020, that's when COVID happened and the world shut down, right? So 2 weeks about into knowing each other, they decide to quarantine together. She becomes pregnant in May of that same year. So knowing him about 3 months, that's when she gets pregnant, and then she loses the baby, unfortunately, very shortly after. So she's really suspect of him in May, but then he proposes in April, and she says yes. They get married in August-ish, June, July, August. So 6 months of knowing each other, they got married. Is that right? Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. In June of 2021 is when he officially gets kicked out of the house because of all the lies I'm about to tell you about. And then they are divorced by July of 2021, which is about a year and 5 months from the start of the story to the very end of the story. And now I'm going to tell you about the lies that she tells us about. The way that I'm going to list out these lies, to me, is from least egregious to most egregious. One, he lied about the reason of his previous divorce, which is like, who doesn't? Like, all right. When they calculate up, they definitely calculate up, though. Also throws in some odd lies just for a little bit of drama. Like one time she was out getting her nails done, I texted her saying that her ex swung by the house. For what reason, we don't know. He also lied about putting down offers on homes that she was interested in, I want to say 3 times. Just shows how he's getting off to just getting her hopes up about things. He lies about where he went to college, and then when she starts to investigate behind it, he's like, well, they pulled all the information from the public record. He lied about being a part of a football team, arena football, never heard of it, but whatever. He lied about his criminal background. He was actually arrested for impersonating a police officer. He also lied about what caused his knee pain. You asked me, his knee was crumbling under the weight of all his lies. He lied about all of his siblings. Like, he said that he had like 3 brothers and 2 sisters or something like that, and he really had an older brother and a twin brother. Why would you do that? Now I'm saying it all out loud, it's crazy. He had another ex-wife that he didn't tell her about at all. He lied about his social security number. Now I'm gonna get to the top ones that bothered me the most. Get this, he lied about his income, his job, his office, and his company cars. All of that was a sham, and he was really like a forklift driver for a company. He would speak on the phone every day, like constantly, to people that we find out later don't exist, one, or don't speak to him, always talking on the phone by himself. Terrifying. Top of the list of what bothered me the most was he lied about 3 family members dying. One of them, he didn't lie that they died. They actually did pass away, but they passed much earlier. So if you really think about this, he's lying about his entire life. Family, his background, where he's from, just everything. It's a really interesting listen, but again, everybody does not have the time, and those are your spark notes for the series. Being married to a pathological liar really does pay.
Run it. Thank you.
Oh no, she didn't put me up here by myself. Sure. Girl, you out of line. Did she leave? What happened? I think she put herself out. I want to wait for her to come back. Hey, Pacino Rules, thank you for stopping by, my love. It's been so long. So as y'all can hear, in this, he lied. You cut yourself off.
I don't even know what happened. Just
he lied about. No, I do want to clear up one thing that she said, because one, he lied about several family members passing.
Yeah, she said like 3.
Yeah,
she said 3.
What you say? Your niece transferred from LSU to UGA. Too much homesickness. Girl, same over here. My bonus daughter's back home too. She's back home too. She came home in January. So yeah. Girl.
We'll talk.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you about it after this. But yeah, she's back home too. She's, you miss home, but I just feel like it's a good thing to go and see, try it. Get the experience, and then it's no shame to me in coming back home. Like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But girl, it was. So let me say something that she didn't say. When the wife, because this is the main thing, like, Risa, I know you say you want to get your story out there, girl, to help somebody, but if you ever come across this video, girl, you don't have to do it. But can you please inbox me the address you was putting on the shoes for baby Egypt that's not the niece? Because apparently they were mailing shoes to the niece Egypt from Rec Room Shoes. Yeah. Okay, and she talking to the brother, and the brother like, I ain't got no child named Egypt, and my child's mother and my child don't live in Nashville, Tennessee. And she like, wait, what you mean? What you mean? Because we was getting the shoes in Rack Room Shoes, and that man was like, well, baby, maybe he got you buying the shoes for another woman. And she was like, no, they was kids' shoes. Girl, I need to track the address that the shoes was mailed to. That's one thing that I still need to know, because that's crazy. And then it was like 4 brothers, 2 sisters, and the sisters don't exist. Neither do 2 of the brothers exist. It's only the older brother. And this Negro is a twin. His twin actually is the vice president at his job and have the luxury car. So he was telling her everything about the twin life. It's like, twin, where have you been? Nobody knows me. Because, girl, what? I was literally sliding off the sofa when she said, because he took me to the church, that your daddy and your mama started after your daddy retired from being a police officer. And he said, my daddy worked in construction, in corrections. He was a corrections officer, and he drove trucks, which means he was a member of the CDL community, okay?
And that was his main job. Like, that was what he was known for.
That was his main job, the CDL. And she was like, and your mama was a retired teacher. He was like, my mama was a substitute. And she did that time to time. In church, my daddy ain't stepped foot in church since he married my mama. I was like, Wait, Lord. So your daddy is really a heathen that he made a pastor. I don't want to call a man a heathen. May he rest in peace. But the furthest thing from church, and you done made this man a pastor. And what was the point of telling this lady that your parents started a church? I mean, I don't understand the point of any of it really, because she said he bought her things. She said that he kept the bills paid. So why not just say, I work at the condiment factory and I do what he was doing, girl. He was loading the trucks on the forklift. But forklift, like, girl, I got on Indeed, okay, because I wanted to look. And forklift drivers make good money, especially if you have some years behind you, because they pay you with your experience. So clearly you could pay the bills, you could take care of the house code, because she ain't never said nothing got cut off. She ain't never said they had no eviction notices. You helped her get that Maxima that she got, an Altima, whichever one she said. I know it was a Nissan.
I don't remember.
Clearly, you will be able to say, I don't understand. Like, the truth was way better than the crazy lies. But the private citizen and the breaking of NCAA rules because you went to USC and your daddy paid money for you to be I thought we was all private citizens. Maybe I'm wrong. Girl, I'm gonna tell people that. I'm gonna tell people I went to Harvard, and when they say why we can't find you, I'm gonna say because I'm a private citizen.
Apparently, we could just lie about whatever, and it's just gonna be okay. Apparently,
I'm like, baby, this girl, but when your tire blew out to go meet him, when you had your miscarriage, and she does admit that, hey, I was desperate. I really wanted to be married, and I don't understand this about really be wanting to be married, because girl, that mean maybe I've been single too long, because I like being able to come and go as I please. Nobody asking me outside of my children when you're coming home, what you're doing, where you at.
I understand wanting companionship. That's okay, fine. If that's what you want, cool. But it's the level of desperation that you drop to in order to get said companionship that I just can't wrap my head around.
Girl, let me say, I am so comfortable with not having to deal with somebody raggedy son or the raggedy mom, the raggedy sisters, cousins, aunties, uncles. No, thank you. I pass. But that's just me. That's the where I'm at in my life. I could see you. We could go out on dates. We could have some fun. We can, we could get with the yay, and then you go about your business. I'm gonna go about mine. Like, I guess until I meet somebody who make me feel like, yeah, I would want this. Like, I'm just not about to settle for nothing. And you got Olympic size flags. You got football field red flags. I'm like, girl, was you colorblind? Did you not see the redness? Because at that point, it was deep red, maroon, burgundy, taking you to look at houses, and ain't no house, ain't no money for no house. Like, baby, this is pointless when we could just be getting into a first-time home buyers program and collect on some of those opportunities. Or, girl, I don't know, taking that lady to test drive BMW, saying her hopes up because she just knew she was about to get that X5. And she ended up with an Altima, girl.
With the cognac, a dark blue with the cognac interior.
And then telling her that the job bought him the car that she wanted, but he never even drove the job home.
And that's what she said is her main issue with everything is the I forget what word she used, but just the maliciousness that he would go to. Like, he actually had feelings of enjoyment seeing her actually happy, knowing that it ain't even gonna go down like that in the end. That's not a normal.
That's diabolical. That's diabolical.
I can't. I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of that person.
I don't want to laugh at the lady, but ma'am, when I found out that you didn't really go to the college that you went to, I'd have packed you up then before that knee got too swollen. You would have had to go. Then finding out your grandma really passed in 2008, and you told me this lady died because of COVID. Uncle Junebug died because of COVID, and Uncle Junebug been dead since 2015. Girl, no ma'am. I would have been able to hold it. I wouldn't have been able to hold it. I wouldn't have been able to hold thinking that I was the second wife, only to come and find out I'm actually the third wife.
What the?
And then a lady who came on and said she was the wife. Was she the wife that she called, or was she wife number one?
No, this was the wife number one. So that he didn't mention at all.
So it was the one who
I just found that out today.
Son is now on TikTok.
Yeah,
did you see her son?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So her
we can play those clips
wife,
if y'all want to see those clips. If you didn't see any of those clips, let us know if you want us to play those.
Hey, Natty. So the first wife, who we knew nothing about, son gets on TikTok and was like, y'all calling him Legion. I don't know who Legion is, but we was calling him whatever the man name is. Homeless Joe. That's what I'm gonna call him. Mm-hmm. And he told us that his wife and his daughter died. I'm like, wait, what, sir?
That's
what, sir? What? Nope. But he got the nerve to be on TikTok talking about you're lying. I caught you cheating. We went to counseling. It didn't work. We got a divorce. Stop lying, sir. This Risa done came out and said, this woman's son done came out and said, and now the woman has come out and said it, sir. You are a liar. You are diabolical, and it's amazing how all your wives cheat on you. You got the same story for every wife who left you, except for the imaginary wife. Well, you know what? I don't even know if that's an imaginary wife. How you got my picture on your face?
Because you up here. Because that has not happened this entire time until today.
I don't know. Remember, it was happening to me a while back, and I was like, "Why I don't know?" But anyway, why do you want to kill off them people like that?
That's the part that would take me over the edge. Would be the line that I don't play about death, quite like she was saying, and that, yeah, I don't. Which actually, I have a story to tell you about that offline. Actually, that just made me think of something else. Yeah, I can't get down at all. But like you said, also me finding out that you lied about going to a school, you lied about ever living in an entire state. Number one, the school, how you got into said school or whatever arrangements you had, the family that you left back here, like there was so much tied to that lie that's enough for me. I'm good, because that's something stupid to lie about. I mean, everything was stupid to lie about, of course, but that would have told me that you have no life, that you're hella corny right then and there, and I wouldn't have nothing for you. Because who lies about that?
It was a talking on the phone to your brother.
Whoa.
Every day, 30 plus minutes every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. And you, I mean, having whole conversation passing. My brother said, you better be treating me right. Say your brother, I said, hey, I'm being a good little wife over here. And ain't nobody on the phone.
That's wild. Wildly disturbing.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There have been times that people have been like outside of stores trying to get you to sign
normal.
Stuff. And I'm like, yeah, girl, till I get in the store. And then when I'm ready to walk out the store again, I'm like, yeah, count. But
that doesn't even count in comparison to what he lied about.
I don't know, but girl, sometimes you gotta let this be a lesson to y'all. Like sometimes it's okay to be comfortable being alone, girl. Date yourself. If you're too embarrassed to go in the store and get you some things to self-soothe, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Order them online. There are even toys that is made for the face in a place activity. You know what I'm saying? That likes to eat at the buffet. There are all kind of toys in this world. There's one, God dog it, you can stick it on the wall, stick it in the shower, stick it on the floor. Whatever position you want, the suction cup works. It works. Self-soothe, self-pleasure. And I promise you, if you get to know yourself in that special way, you'll take care of it quicker than a man can ever take care of it for you.
Yeah. Oh, Okay. Sorry.
Too much for my first time back in months. Hey Juan, how are you, my baby? Hey Shirley Franklin.
Hey Juan. Hey Shirley Franklin.
I'm just saying, like,
no, you don't want to be alone. Right.
End up miserable. Like, ultimately, her desperation for wanting marriage and wanting a man ultimately led her to being told several people died, ultimately led to her having a miscarriage and somebody questioning her about a baby, thinking that she got a son, and the baby done been passed. Like, and then the week in jail. I'm thinking you on business trips around here and you at week in jail? First of all, I didn't even know there was a such thing as a week in jail. Like, let me do my sentence from Friday to Sunday and I go back home. Like, not that I'm interested in going to jail in no kind of way.
Where you live, whatever jurisdiction.
That was kind of, I
never quite thought about it because it doesn't exist in my life. So I never thought about that.
Well, yeah, so that threw me off. And then when she asking you about the week in jail, you're like, no, I've never been to jail. I mean, I had stuff at juvenile, but no. So you ain't never been to week in jail? Oh no, week in jail. Week in jail. What is that? And it's a whole receipt for the week in jail.
Too much.
I know we always say as women, you got to keep your hands to yourself. But the piss that I would have beat out of him would have been more piss that was in them Powerade bottles.
I was about to say,
she said the Powerade bottles was full of piss.
Oh my God.
Girl, I'd have been like, you nasty bastard. Auntie, y'all better come get him out of here for y'all. It's gonna be some slow singing and flower bringing.
And I knew she was gonna say that before she even said that. As soon as she started to just say anything about the power, I knew she was gonna say that, and I immediately my face was like, because like, ugh.
I'm trying to figure out.
Make it to the bathroom.
Girl, why you ain't never call him? Because if you bedridden and you can't walk up in my house, if I can't get you to the car, the 9, the 1, and the 1, they about to come put you up here out of here on a stretcher because we about to find out what's going on with you. Because at this point, she had already caught him sexting with somebody, and then she found out he was meeting up with the lady of the night who do 40 jobs to work that hand, $40 work that hand jobs. And your knee round here swelling. And I know good and well at this point you ain't played no football. Nah, baby. I'm not waiting for you to go to the doctor. 911. Yeah, he can't get up. He pissing in bottles around here. Yay. Let's go see what's going on. And I'm sitting there. I do a full panel. A full panel. Check the STDs and everything. Because, baby, he might be going to the morgue around here because I would need to make sure my coochie clean. At that point, like,
do you think she got? I mean, if I was her, I would have got tested. Do you think she got tested? Would you have gotten tested if you were her?
Hell yeah.
Just wondering. I mean, I would have. But
hell yeah.
She never put that in, and I didn't see anybody ask that. That would have been one of the first things I'm thinking about. Is I need to make sure I'm good for real.
Baby, when she said peaches and $40, my mainframe went to, girl, did you go get your coochie check?
I hope so.
I mean, I'm not trying to, and I'm not saying that she need to divulge her results or if she did that, but it was definitely on my mind because
I hope so.
Girl, listen, I might be moody sometime. I could not want to be bothered sometime. I might scream and holler and cuss a lot. I ain't going to say sometimes, all the time. Right? All the time. But what I'm not about to do is look in your phone and see you've been messing with a prostitute. and it's about to be kosher. Like, it's not even going to be, you would have had to get out my house that moment. Like, it would have been you leaving, and girl, I would have been banging on, ain't the CDC located in Georgia? The Center for Disease Control. And I mean, I know it's all diseases because they dealt with the panorama, you know what I'm saying? The big demic, you know what I'm saying? The virus, Miss 19, Covina, whatever you want to call it. I'd have been banging on their door. I'd have been sitting out there waiting for them to open. And whatever, if it was a 24-hour free clinic, whatever it was, baby, ma'am, you gonna get your results in 2 days, baby. I'm gonna sit here till they come. Y'all ain't gonna have to make a call. I'm gonna sit here. It was too much. I just wouldn't have trusted him
with anything.
With anything. After all the lies, we on the way to your job and you talking about, oh, you there? Oh, my badge ain't gonna work on the front door. I don't know no VP that can't get in the building at all. Like, the VP shouldn't need nobody to open no doors for them, not the VP. And I understand he wasn't the VP of the company.
Mm-hmm.
But you a VP, I would think that you could get in if you have an office, because if you over production, you might need to pull up on a Saturday or Sunday, because most warehouses, not all, but most warehouses are open on the weekend. But you couldn't get in the door to the offices because you wasn't in the office, sir. You was in the warehouse.
That's just like...
That's why your badge wasn't going to work.
Ooh, I couldn't do it. I could not. Absolutely not.
I want to know how he got more clothes. I need to know who gave him the gas
money. Where was he even at
to
make that response video? Like, where do you even live right now, sir? Last time we checked, you was in a car. But no, wait, didn't the car
got repoed?
Got repoed. So no, genuinely, where are you at? What are you wearing? Where what clothes are you wearing? Whose phone is that? What did you eat? Like, so many question marks about you as a human being right now. Like, we're questioning your entire existence as a person at this point. Your life
so he probably found another woman. He probably found another woman to be with, living in her house. He looked like he may have had on a work shirt because it was a collar shirt. I couldn't see the writing that was on it.
Egypt's mama.
And he's trying to stand in some other woman's house.
Egypt's mama.
Out there in Georgia. But he ain't staying with his mom. She gone,
Egypt's
for
mom.
Real. That was one thing.
Egypt's mom. Whoever Egypt is.
Or the other girl who was the sister, because we never found out who the other girl was. One of the girls who was Shantae. We found out one of them was the sister. One of them was the cousin's daughter. So it was his cousin who he was claiming was his sister. But the other one was, we still don't know who the other girl was that he was claiming was his sister. But at this point, I feel like the same way he was telling her that woman was his sister, he probably was telling the other woman that's his sister. So when it was like, my sister said, hey, they passing hays back and forth at this girl. I don't know. I don't know, but
I can believe it.
I'm glad his face is out there, and I hope all the women is on TikTok. I'm waiting for the neighborhood talk to post his face so he can't scam no other woman, because apparently that's been his thing, and he seems to prey on women who it's like he can sense they weak, they desperate, and they want somebody. So he can, because the first wife who came out, she was like, at that time in my life, you know, I wanted somebody, I was desperate to have somebody. I just ain't never been desperate. I'd rather be alone.
That's a different type of predator. Oh, speaking of that makes me think of something else. Do you guys feel as though, how does everybody feel about the TikToker exposing his identity or whatnot? Do you think that was her place, not her place? Right, wrong? Like, how do you guys feel? Because some people I've seen in the comments, they're like, well, that could have put her life in danger, or that wasn't her place, or like, what side is everybody on with that? You go first.
I feel like if you're gonna come, hey, DeQuasia, my boo, I feel like if you gonna come on TikTok and air somebody out, you better be prepared. One, you better be telling the truth because the people gonna dig to find out if it's true. And two, the person who you talking about eventually gonna be revealed, and it's usually sooner rather than later. Like the random man and thing. Like they found out who he was. So I just feel like TikTok is gonna do that. And me personally,
you think she should have done that?
I wanted to see what he looked like.
Yeah, but do you think that TikToker should have done that? Huh?
I'm gonna say I ain't mad that she did it because I wanted to see who he was.
I mean, yeah, of course, but
I think was so I ain't mad that she did it. But I mean, if that's the type of me personally, I would not have done it. Because I feel like let the person expose themselves. Most people are 9 out of 10 tempted to want to clear their name when nobody knows it's them, or want to have a response when nobody knows it's them, because you want to capitalize on the fame and make you some little internet content creation money. So I feel like if that's the kind of content she want to do, then that's her. For me, it ain't for me, because I wouldn't want to take that chance of somebody being like, you put me out there and that's not me, or wanting to sue me, because people get sue happy these days. So I wouldn't do it, but I feel like, that's ultimately her spirit of conviction. And I also feel like everybody who's saying you shouldn't have showed his face also wanted to see his face, because if y'all didn't want to see his face, why did y'all watch the video?
I mean, I could see that. I think that I think that if anybody should have done it, it should have definitely been her, because for the exact reason why she said she even decided to share her story in the first place, which is to, help somebody else or whatever. Well, see that completely through. And what I mean by that is, how can you truly ensure, that somebody else doesn't find themselves in the same predicament unless we know who we're talking about? So I see what people are saying on one hand, especially like from a, I guess, safety perspective. That's why I say that she should have did it. Definitely.
I mean, but she also said she did not want to, because I did see her say parts of her live. I didn't see the whole live. She said she did not want to reveal who he was because she didn't want him to monetize any type of way off of the situation. And if there's a chance for him to monetize off of this, he will. And I can understand that. Like, I don't want you getting money off of what you did to me. But I mean, at the same time, like, he's a part of the story and she's getting money off of it too. So, but I mean, I feel like she deserves it. I hope she gets enough money from enough views that she can finally go get her BMW that she wanted.
With the cognac interior and the dark blue exterior.
Baby, the way them wrestling belts would have been on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Amazon, and
she did. And imagine, you know how much money? I watched another TikTok video, and this person was like estimating how much she probably made on TikTok just from these videos alone, because each one has at least like 5 million views. I think that TikToker said she's made at least, according to comparing it to her own earnings and stuff, she's probably made like $300,000 just off that alone. So,
I mean, girl, go get your X5, girl. Get you the 2024 edition and pay it off cash, because that's something you can now do if that's what you made. Pay your taxes on it, though, girl. Pay your taxes, because Uncle Sam want their money. I don't know. She didn't say if the belts was signed. She didn't say.
She didn't specify that. That's a good question. If she ever does go live again and y'all are in there, y'all should ask that, because that's a good point. She said he did have a lot of stuff like that. The watches.
She could have brought them to the pawn shop. She could have put them on
with the quickness.
Plenty of internet. But she said she gave a lot of stuff to the battered women's shelter. So maybe she just wanted to be rid of it and she didn't sell any of it. But I would have sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have.
No, most definitely.
Baby, that woman said she gave away the sheets, towels, plates, spoons, for anything that man touched. She didn't want no reminders of him. But I'm like, I get it, but at the same time, this has forever changed how she feels. Like she said, if I knew you before this, I trust you. If I know you now, if I meet you now, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. And that's gonna be hard. So the imprint that he left on her life, girl, I mean, if you eat off a fork, like the fork, the constant memory of that, for me, will forever change me. Not a fork. Like I wouldn't see a fork and be like, oh, this the fork he ate of. Because I mean, girl, if y'all had dishes, y'all done ate and drank off of everything. But I mean, I get it. For some people, it's different. But I really want this to be a lesson to women to like listen to your intuition. If something is off, it seems off. Also, listen to the signs that the Lord, your ancestors, whoever you want to believe is sending them to you, sent it to you, because she has so many signs outside of the red flags, just little things popping up that wasn't happening, wasn't going right, not being able to do things. You got to listen to that. You got to pay attention to that. Listen to your gut feeling when it's something in your spirit and your soul and you can't sleep at night, you rolling over this, that, and the third. Listen to it. Go with it. Go with, girl. Listen, don't be quick for a man because he paying the bills. I don't give a damn about you paying the bills if I can't roll over and sleep in peace. Like nobody should have to. One place you should always have pieces in your home. And if you can't go home and be comfortable, then whatever up in your house that's making you uncomfortable, got to go. The nigga included. I don't care what he paying for. I don't care what he buying. Let him go. Because you had a job. You was able to pay your bills, obviously, before this man. Stop being panini pressed behind these men, only to end up with your heart broken and still lonely and still sad and still be miserable because you were desperate for a man. Now this has forever changed the way you look at life, the way you look at people. You know what I'm saying? And also, I feel like, I don't know if she has, I don't recall hearing her saying it. But if she hasn't, I also want her to go get some therapy and talk to somebody to find out what inside you was so desperate that you settled for this. And stop using the Bible. Like, God don't want divorce. What scripture that is? Can somebody tell me? And I'm not being funny. I really want to know, is that a real thing in the Bible, or is that just a man-made thing that preachers have told us that, oh, you can't get a divorce? Because I don't think the Lord meant for me to be miserable, lied to, bamboozled, hoodwinked, taking chances with my life because I'm going to get a divorce. Like, you're not going to go to hell if you get a divorce. I want people to stop feeling that way. I want people to stop using the Lord as a reason to stay in misery.
Or to see through their naiveness.
Or to make
she was doing that churchy, religious like outlook on everything. And I feel like had she just really looked at things sometimes for what it presented itself as and listened to her gut, then it could have helped her out in a lot of those situations, or maybe those situations would never happened in the first place.
She would have been like the girlfriend who was no longer with him, who had a license delivered to her house. That was just one license, because the other license was registered with the graveyard address. I'm like,
just weird.
Why would you? I mean, I understand he worked at the graveyard, but
I don't know. I do remember her saying that she was in therapy. She plans to be back in therapy. She just didn't like her therapist. It wasn't a good fit, so to speak. So I hope she does. I hope she does continue, because this has permanently imprinted on her life.
Right. And I want women to stop putting men on a pedestal and start putting yourself on a pedestal, because you are paying your bills. And it's not just Risa. I'm just speaking in general. You pay your bills, you take care of yourself, you get your nails done, your hair done, you go out to eat, your party, you lay in your bed, you do whatever it is that you want to do prior to having a man. Stop putting these men on a pedestal, believing that they're your end all be all to come and take care of you and save you. Like, let's be clear, save yourself. I don't want no man to come and save me. Save yourself, because right now you've seen my house. 4 bedrooms, living room, kitchen, front yard, backyard. If you can't come with what I got or more, stay where you at. And y'all can say I'm a gold digger. You can say what you want, but I'm sorry. I have 3 children I'm raising. I have 3 children that I have to provide for. Babe, I'm not about to provide for you too. If you can't come and do and I don't even want to live with you, basically. You know what I'm saying? I come spend the night over there, you come spend the night over here, and you gonna pack a bag. You're not leaving a toothbrush, you're not leaving no soap, you're not leaving no clothes, you're not even leaving no drawers. You leave your drawers here one time, the next time you come here, them is gone. They're in the trash. Like, no, you're gonna live in your house, I'm gonna live in mine. Okay, hey, Kim and Nicole, my boo. Like, stop depending on these. Stop looking at the man because y'all done watch Cinderella and all of these other damn stories where the man done kissed the princess and made her life better. That is a story. It ain't real life. That ain't how it happened. There is no couple. I have never met a couple. I have met some awesome couples. I have met some couples that have been together for years. But out of all of those couples, can't none of them tell you the road was easy. Can't none of them tell you that I ain't never met a woman yet that said the man saved her and he was all right and he was good. Never have they been equal. Have they been able to build partnerships? Yes. Have they been able to work together? Yes. You know what I'm saying? They have been able to do that. But I ain't never met a woman that say, oh, he saved me, outside of Monique and her daddy, and talking about he raised her and she had the mind of a 15-year-old. She got the mind of a damn 15-year-old. But I might come to y'all and talk to y'all about that on another day.
Because I can't.
But my point is, stop looking for men to save you. Stop looking for men to be your end all be all. You be your end all be all. You be everything to you that you want to be to you. Because ultimately, a person can't make you happy. If you're unhappy within, it does not matter what that person give you, buy you, do for you, let you cry on their shoulder, this, then the third. It does not matter. You're going to continue to be unhappy. Be happy with yourself. Because, baby, I know I'm going to take myself while I'm churning at school. I can't wait to get the Papa Do's and have me about 3 drinks and some fried alligator. And I'm going to sit at the bar and enjoy myself by myself. Baby, you better learn how to love you and enjoy you and have fun with you and stop being, oh, I need a man. Or everybody in your family talking about, when you going to get married? When you going to have a baby? Don't have no baby till you ready to have no baby. Don't get no man till you ready to get a man. And when you get a man, don't let nobody tell you that your standards and what you want, oh, you want too much. Oh, you looking for too much. Nah, just say you ain't willing to step up to the plate for what I want. So step out the way so I can see the person behind you. That's just my opinion. I can't tell nobody how to do it.
I want her to, and I'm glad that she knows that she shouldn't just jump into another relationship, or she needs to do some healing first, because she needs to learn how to be comfortable and content with herself and just being at peace with no one else around, just spending time with yourself. I spend a lot of time with myself. I like my own company. And I feel like that's something that was obviously lacking. You know, that is something that she was obviously lacking. And that's something that needs, like she said, healing. So I can at least give her, grace with that. But if I was her, another major thing that I would be grateful for is the fact that he didn't, there was no like excessive like financial abuse or anything. She wasn't financially bound to him once she decided to cut ties. Because that right now, at least at least that's one area that's eliminated. Yes, emotionally, she needs to rebuild her trust in interpersonal relationships. There's a lot of areas that need healing in her life, but at least financially, that's not one. And it's especially not one because, again, like I said before, according to how much she probably made on just these videos alone, y'all, is a lock. Shout outs to the TikTok Creator Fund.
I'm gonna say this, and this might sound so horrible, but I'm glad they ain't get no house. I'm glad she ain't. I never want to.
Yes.
Say that like that, but listen, the truth is the truth. If y'all be mad, eat me up in the comments. I don't give a fuck.
I'm already saying yes.
I said what I said. I'm glad she ain't had that baby. I'm glad.
I'm already saying. I knew you were gonna say that.
From the emotional scars of what that feels like as a woman to lose her baby. I'm glad because she's not stuck. Like I would hate to have to deal with that for 18 years. Girl, I couldn't.
I agree.
I couldn't like that. That would be one of them people. I would be one of them people that when my child grew up, they'd be like, "My daddy, you kept me from my daddy." Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I will be looking for
Google my name
citizenship somewhere else. Abu Dhabi, y'all know. I want to move to the UAE over there, but I don't want to move to Dubai because everybody going there. But baby,
I just saw some crazy.
My family would be getting pictures of me because I would. My family will be getting pictures of me via the phone because I'm not on social media. I'm not on nothing. I'd have pulled one of his numbers and used a different name and a different social for me and my child. I know they got the underground tracks, the safe houses, help houses that women escape and from, different countries and different situations. That would have been me. I'd have been gone somewhere else. Y'all have baby broadcasting from Bethlehem.
Too much. Yeah, she needs to do this times 1,000.
Yeah, I don't think she needs to be looking for anybody right now. I think she needs to make sure she's truly healed because also, like she said, if I just met you, I don't trust you. And I'm not saying you should trust somebody immediately, soon as you meet them. But I also feel like you cannot let that hinder you if you want to have, like, you can't give somebody else baggage. Like, let me fill up my own trash bag with stuff for you to be mad at me about or we have to go through about. So she got to make sure before she walk into her next relationship, if she decides to get into another relationship, that she's truly healed and she's not punishing the next person for what he did to her. And it's going to be very hard if she does not do the self-work as well. And she's not going to enjoy that partnership because she's always going to be looking for something. And then, you might run into somebody who be like, girl, listen, you're not about to punish me for this man. When I say I'm on the phone with somebody, I'm on the phone with them. Like, I'm glad y'all couldn't see that picture up close. But, I mean, I had did my phone like that, but I was like, I'm glad y'all can't see that. Let me put my phone down.
Now I want to know what picture it is.
I'll show you after. Just know I was on the beach and not everything was covered.
Because you're on the beach. Why would everything
you know how I'm built?
Why would everything be covered on the beach?
Well, it was something. Well, it was hanging out.
That's where it's supposed to be hanging out. Anyway, y'all. No, that's very, very true. I think that's all rooted in her trusting herself, though. And she obviously doesn't even probably trust her own judgment right now. And honestly, she really shouldn't, if you ask me. And that's not even trying to be shady. That's just the God's honest truth. She needs to learn, again, she needs to spend a lot of time with herself and, just take all this time to focus on herself, period. Hey, Yvette. It was a blessing in disguise. It definitely was in certain aspects, I guess, because can you just imagine walking? I don't want to call her naive, but just
I do feel like she was naive in some ways. I feel like she overlooked her intuition. And I feel like, did you really want to be married, or was it based on societal norms? Like, you wanted that societal norm, the husband, the picket fence, the that type of thing. Like, you have to decide. A lot of times we have to look at why we make the decisions that we make. Are we making them because we really want to make them, or because society deems this as something that I should be doing?
Hers was the religious thing, if you ask me. It was a religious take, because look how fast she said, oh my gosh, it was just eating her up inside or whatever. Her biggest thing with them living together before being married was the fact that, they weren't married. And she always said that she would never, exist under one roof with a guy before, being married or whatever. And I mean, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing or anything. If that's how you want your life to be, that's fine. I'm not knocking it, but I feel like she let certain things guide her decision making, and it fucked her.
Girl, I guess I'm going to hell because I busted open 3 times. I mean, for the same man, though. Well, more than 3 times in life. But
what?
As far as my children speaking, I said, I guess I'm going to hell then, because I busted open 3 times. I lived with that man. We are no longer together. We don't live together. I cohabitated, girl. So I guess,
it's why
I guess I'm going to hell too, girl. I don't
I just there like
the over, because I don't want to offend nobody, but people be offended anyway. But I need you Bible thumpers to stop thumping the Bible and interpreting the Bible to fit your narrative of what you want in life or what you feel like people should be doing. Because ultimately, like the Bible say, a sin is a sin, right? Mm-hmm. So whether you fornicate, whether you lie, whether you it's all seemed as the same, right? But it also say in John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his son, his only begotten son, so whoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. So if I believe, it already says I'm not going to perish and I'm going to have everlasting life. If you're not out here murdering and killing nobody, like, girl, you're going to be at the big crawfish barrel in the sky. Stop it. It'd be too much. It'd be too much for me. Like, again, I don't understand Bible thumping to saying misery. And yes, you're right, Uniboo. I do think she was embarrassed. I think that's why she didn't tell her friends and her mom and them. And I get it, right? When you having issues in your relationship, you don't always want to tell your friends, your mom and them, because y'all make up and then your people still mad at them. So, or your people don't fool with them no more. You know what I'm saying? It's awkward when y'all go around because everybody like, I don't fool with you. I don't fool with you. So I get that. But when you start getting things like this lying to you, this got a whole extra social security number, you need to call your FBI homegirls. Like, you don't need to call every homegirl. You need to call your homegirls that'll be like, girl, let me get on a Google. Let me tell you something. And ranting, you in the comments, you can let the people know if I'm lying, if you still here. And you know too, because when that man was flirting with me, I sent y'all his picture. I said, when he sent me his work IDs, I sent them to Ranting. Ranting was looking the man up, baby. She was like, he done been arrested for this. A girl, what arrested? Is the man still around? No, the man is not still around. And then the man tried to cook me dinner and the bastard couldn't cook. I can't, girl, no, I could cook. I don't need you to cook, but don't be expect that. To me, that's a sign that you're going to be expecting me to cook all the time. And I'm not cooking all the time.
Oh, we know.
Let them know, baby. Let them know I will do that. I will do that at some time.
Oh my God.
Like,
was that
baby,
you?
I'm
was
not.
No.
You gonna the oldest one.
That's
Thank you, Ranting. Sure,
you know us Gemini.
You don't gotta call all homegirls. You don't have to call all your homegirls, but you call your homegirl who you know is the. If I ever need anything looked up, we're Ranting with girl. Listen, call. Look this up. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not sure about something, I'm gonna call you like, girl, but nah, listen. Because I called you and we talked about it and you was like, girl,
you already know.
Do like this, do like that.
You already know who I'm calling if anything happens. That's the easiest phone call I could ever make. So we say that to say.
I'm just saying, you ain't got to call everybody and tell them, but you have your good investigative duties. When you buy, if you ain't got your investigative duty, you better get your one. I mean, that home girl that really missed her calling because she should have been working for one of them letter people, FB or the I or the C.I.A. or girl, private investigator. Like, they missed their calling because that should have been what the hell they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because they will find you at midnight with no lights, no water, no nothing, no shoes on your feet. Them kind of friends. Yeah, that's what you do. That's the ones who you tell. And when you get with them, when they give you their name, first and last, girl, have them the same way when you tell that man your phone number and he call it right there. Because we used to be able to get phone numbers. Now that we got these phones, you can't just get your phone number. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to call you right there to see if your phone rings. The same way when he ring that phone, get your phone to do that. Get your friend to look that up. Do that search. Okay, it's gonna tell you if it's a joint account, if he on there with his mama, his grandma, his sister, whoever. Look it up. Look it up.
I mean, she did that, but way too late, and she continued. And then when she did do it,
I'm saying from the beginning,
she continued to still stay in the situation even when she was seeing the things. / the whole down payment that never happened or whatever, the whole house thing, that would have been enough right there too. Because why are you saying you're putting down cash payments and all this stuff and down payments and all this stuff? And I look it up and I can verify that that's not the case. And then you knowingly just overlook that. Again, why? Because you're being desperate? Like, that's not like.
I also think by the time she got married, I think she felt like she was too deep in.
Obligated?
She didn't want to look like a fool.
No. And this is coming from somebody who's married, y'all. No. That doesn't have to be the end all be all. If the situation doesn't serve you anymore, get out of it. Life is too. No, get out of it. If you don't listen to anything I ever say, get out of it.
Don't let the back door hit you with a good Lord split you.
Like, please.
I'm divorcing all y'all. You, your sweet grandmother, your little old auntie.
Cut off.
It's no point in this. Do you have scissors?
Yes. Cut off. Do I not say? I feel like I say this every time we're on the phone. Whenever we're talking about anything, I feel like I emphasize the fact that I will cut somebody off so quick.
Done. Easy peasy. I am. At this point in my life, I'm very selective about who in my life, and that means from everything. I don't care what it is. If we was friends and we took a trip and you fucked it up, we ain't going on no more trips. I'll talk to you on the phone. I don't care how many vacations I plan and you say you want to come. Girl, ain't no room. Ain't no room. You ain't coming.
I'm on the floor.
Like, at this point in our life, like, for real, you have to be choosy. You have to be selective. And you got to have friends that's going to tell you the truth. Tell you when you messing up, telling you when you fucking up. And you have to be open for that. Like, I think if she would have been talking to her family, she probably would have. Did you fall out the chair? I know. I probably shouldn't have.
Why did you say that?
It is what it is. Ain't because it's the truth.
The corner. Y'all just don't even don't ask. Anyway.
I mean, y'all can't see it because I got this filter, but this literally.
She knows why she's in the corner. Okay, she knows why.
I'm just saying, I'm at this point in my life, baby. May 14th, I'm gonna be 40 years old. You feel me?
And I'm gonna be 30.
I'm about to lose. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to lose 30th, this double chin I have gained. I'm going to lose this double chin where I have gained. I'm gonna be. I don't have time for bullshit in my life. It's either you fuck with me, it's either you fuck with me or you don't. It's either you love me or you don't. Or what I'm not going to take is bullshit.
Ooh. This is good.
I'm not lying about my age, baby. I'm an 80s baby. 84 to be exact.
94 to be exact.
84 to be exact.
We're literally exactly 10 years apart. Basically.
And we're both born in May.
And my mom and you have the same birthday.
It was meant. It was meant. And my whole family done made you part of the family. My whole family.
Did you see that?
Oh, I don't know what happened. I just saw hearts on the screen. That's new. I've never seen that before. What is that?
I don't know. It just does these things sometimes. I don't know how to control it yet. I'm still learning.
I don't know what that is. I don't know where the hearts came from. I don't know where the hearts came from, but wherever they came from, that was pretty.
Little razzle dazzle for the live, y'all. Hit the like button if you have not liked the video, by the way.
Oh, yes. Hey, girl, I ain't did this so long. I forgot.
We forgot all about that. Wait, where's our banner? Whoa, where's our banner?
Oh, girl. I don't know.
It's been so long.
I just joined this. I ain't did this in so long. And I'm not going to tell nobody like, share, subscribe till I make sure I'm consistent. Then I'll start telling y'all like, comment, subscribe, share with your people. I want to be back.
I'm telling you, please like. For me, please like.
I mean, please like. Make sure y'all especially like on Barb's page. If you're on my page and you're not subscribed to Barb, make sure y'all go subscribe to Barb. She's way more consistent than I have been, but y'all gonna get something from me somewhere. I got so much I want to talk about, but I feel like the time has passed, so something else needs to happen. Something else needs to happen. I don't know.
You're done. You are so done.
And I'm so sober. I'm so sober right now. I'm proud of me. I have not had net edible. Maybe that's the problem. I don't
know. I'm leaving. I'm leaving
my
I need to stop Yes,
I do. Need to stop getting out here telling my truth.
Because inadvertently you say something to me.
And you just fall out laughing. Then we gotta stop this.
Or about me when you say it.
I'm sorry. See, look, Unibu says sneeze. Thank you, Yvette. I'm glad to be back. Unibu says sneeze the wrong way and you getting cut off. Period. Hey, Kanda, how are you, my love? I hope that you are doing well.
Oh my God.
And the last time we talked, you were going, you were having, well, I ain't gonna say what you was having. That's your business. But I hope how are you doing? How are you feeling? My love, I hope you're feeling better. Feeling better.
Yes.
Child. I don't know. Girl, it's just, and then when you lying about stuff that you don't even have to lie about, like, because ultimately what she was looking for was a provider, somebody who was going to treat her well. So if you would have came in like, girl, I wouldn't turn my nose up at no forklift driver, especially if you working 12-hour shifts and you could get overtime. Baby, I'm gonna be packing your lunch. Go ahead, go to work, because that's my free time.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, nah, girl. Oh, Jesus.
I love my alone time.
Oh, my God. Girl.
Probably.
We got to do a whole different...
That's a whole different video, y'all. That's a whole
different video. Seeing that comment just stressed me out. Well, not really, but... girl, we're going to have to talk about that because... My God, today. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, girl, you might as well go ahead and get ready for them Real Housewives of Lagos. But I heard they don't take that shit over there. So you better not go ahead and be trying to be Portia Ali while you're over there. Go ahead. Go ahead and get, I got a question. in regards to that Simon comment, y'all think Simon one of them people who be sending them emails saying your auntie such and such or this person died and they ain't had no family and they left you all of this money, send $1,000 to claim the money? You ain't never got one of them emails? And it's like, in order for you to get the money, you just have to pay this fee. I've gotten so many of those emails. It's like, you need to pay this fee to get the $1 million sent to you, but it's always like in some type of pounds or something like that. I'm just asking, do y'all think that's the type of scamming he doing, telling people, you know? Because
oh my gosh!
It first of all, is his real name Simon? What is the man? What do that ranting girl? I need you to find that marriage license, but we're not paying for it. I need to know what that marriage license say, because if he came back over here as Simon the second time, then Simon ain't even his first name, ain't even his real name. Girl, you right. She is going to be you getting another appointment for the hospital on the 28th. Oh my God. Why every time I see you at that, I'm going to make sure I say my prayers for you, Kanda. Kanda, are you following me on Instagram? Because even though I have not been on here, Uniboo can tell you, like, I might not answer that same day. It might take me some time because I had been taking like a little social media a break, but I do answer. Like, make sure you follow me on Instagram so I can check on you and see how you doing, or to let me know how you doing when you come out the hospital, if you choose to. Because
here's your Instagram. Her Instagram is down here. Scrolling
because that's your personal business. That's your personal business. But you know, I would like to check and make sure you are right. I'm just it's called the 419. What's the 419, Cheryl? What's the 419? Beverly, was that Beverly Hills? I don't watch Beverly Hills, so I don't know.
Huh?
Simon was the name on him and Fallon's divorce decree. Right, I understand that was the name on their divorce decree, but my point is, Simon is the name he entered with the second time. So did he enter the first time with a wrong name, or the second time with a 419 is a scammer in Nigeria? Oh, all right, girl. Oh, girl. Wait, you girl, let me put that in my notes. Let me put that in my notes so when Roha comes, I do plan to review that. 419. 419 equals scammer. Girl, or do you think she's over the marriage and now that she knows this about Simon, that's why we'll talk about that in another video. But I'm just, girl. But she is yet another example, in my opinion, of somebody who's desperate to want a man. Because ultimately, if Dennis had showed up at Christmas with the ring, instead of saying, hey, we have issues that we need to work out, ultimately, if he had showed up at Christmas at the ring, she would still be Portia of Thoughtlandia and not
what Dennis daddy.
All right, thank you, girl. I got to say it right. She would still be Portia of Thoughtlandia, engaged to Dennis, or they may even be married at this point, or have broken up, but she wouldn't be Portia Gubadi or whatever her Nigerian name is that she took when she got married, which I think that's cool, you know, experiencing the customs and stuff. But she's another person who transformed for a man. Like, I want to see that stopped, because what are they transforming for you? And if you have to transform and change and be somebody else for the person that you are with instead of being yourself, that's a dead giveaway. Like that man said, little white girl ran to a black man, dead giveaway. That is a dead giveaway to me, in my opinion. If you have to be somebody else for the person you with, that is a dead giveaway that they are not the person that you should be with. I'm not gonna be nobody else. I'm gonna be who I am. And if there's somebody out there for me, They're gonna love me for the way I am. And I'm gonna love them for the way they are, flaws and all. Right. I ain't perfect. I told y'all I'm cute from the ankles up. My feet look like I walked from Africa over here. They horrible. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. So if you're a man who like to suck on toes, I'm not the woman for you. Unless you have an ugly foot fetish. Then I'm your girl. Ankles up. I go to bed with the socks on. And I get pedicures. Okay? And when I get pedicure, they look like they let me walk the plank of the boats. You know what I'm saying? Instead of walking. But I know. My feet look like I was walking the flea markets and Burberry Street with no shoes on all the days of my life. They just ugly. I'm just saying. Ankles up. But if you're going to love me, you're going to love me ugly feet and all. Is my point. Somebody love Ashley with them bunions that she got, that she always wearing. Somebody love Giselle with them water retaining ankles.
Don't bring that up right now.
Somebody love Necka with all the lying she doing. Somebody love, I'm just saying, it's somebody favorite. Somebody love Necka with all the lying she doing, because ain't nowhere in hell a woman who can cast a spell on me. I ain't about to talk about that shit on TV, and I damn sure ain't about to have your daughter in my house. But again, whole point, don't transform who you are. For somebody else. If they don't love you the way you are, and not saying that there shouldn't be any self-growth within you, but shout out to Erica Dinero. Don't be a maid mattress in the mule. Shout out to my girl Bondi Blue. Don't let a ninja play you like a soybean burger bitch. And don't you bow down and willingly be a soybean burger bitch. I mean, now, if that's the type of person that you are, if you are Dr. Alicia and okay with your man saying he trains you like you a pet, then that's your prerogative. But don't come over here with me with that, because I cannot be trained. And I was only raised one time, and that was by my parents. Why are you done with me? I'm just giving the girls a little truth.
That's for you. That's for you.
All right, I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Yeah.
If you got body odor, change that. But don't change who you are. Grow within yourself, within your relationship. But I'm just saying, sometimes you do need to change some things. Some people be a little stank. They don't be aware that they stink. If you got big boobs, lift them up, wash up under there. Don't let them be sweaty and sour smelling. You know what I'm saying? Men, wash your balls. Learn how to wipe your ass, because we don't want to see skid marks in your boxes. Things like that. That's what you should change. You should change that on your own, but you shouldn't change your personality to be with somebody else. Ew. I'm sorry, ranting. I'm so sorry. If I show y'all these feet, I had to buy all y'all new devices because they will automatically break.
No. Just stop. Just too much. Too much.
I'm just saying.
I don't even know. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Oh man.
Men don't use wet wipes. They should.
Oh, I got wet wipes in there is wipes in every single bathroom in my house.
He said men don't use wet wipes.
Who said that?
Kenny said men don't use wet wipes.
What men? Well, I mean, I don't know. The men in this house do.
Girl, not if Shrek found love. Oh my God. No. Oh, you meant that as a question. Okay. Thank you, Q. Thank you. Change your drawers, not your personality.
If that's still an issue for you, then you, first of all, yeah, you need to get past that first. You're not even suitable for partnership if we're still, that's like day one stuff. Like, you don't need to be with anybody until we can get past that. That's not even you're not even a candidate in the running. Oh no.
Ranting, get out the chat right now. Get out the chat right now, Ranting. Not Netta and Charles. Charles, your lunch is ready. You spelled it wrong because she said Charles. CHAWS. It's Charles. Charles. Charles, your lunch is ready. Baby, wait, I missed Netta and them. Did they come to Houston yet? If they did, I missed them because I really wanted to go see Netta and Charles, girl.
No, absolutely not.
Nah. I did, girl. I want to go see Mrs. Netta and Charles. Yeah, I was gonna bring Charles a honey bun. I was gonna tell him, baby, I got a microwave that'll heat this up right nice for you. You can take it for breakfast. Netta could cook. No, I'm just playing, girl. I don't want no Charles. I'm clearly joking. But no, I did want to go see them though. I did. I want to go see Charles and Netta. But I hope doing the videos have been therapeutic in some ways for Risa. Honestly, I hope it helps her to heal, helps her to mend. And I hope it, like I say, she took responsibility for ignoring red flags and being desperate. And I think that was a big step because she could have just put it all on him. I'm glad she didn't get swindled for her money. But I hope she really take the time to do the work on herself so that she doesn't end up in this position again by somebody who obviously will be a better liar and wear a better mask than Legion. And I know she was into the church, so did she give him that name like Legion of Demons?
I don't know. I didn't see an answer to that question. I think that's just something that,
because I wonder if all the things to call him, why call him Legion?
Something about him. I don't know. Something he was into, I guess. I don't know. And I also think that I understand if she also was, I guess, not trying to divulge his identity on behalf of other people, the actual siblings or family members or friends or whatever. I guess I understand if she was trying to do it out of respect for them. But again, I still think that if anybody was going to release his identity, it should have been her. I still stick by that.
Like I said again, I'm glad I didn't. Oh wait, no, my feet ain't funky. They ugly.
Funky.
They ugly, but they don't stink.
Teeth.
Oh, funky teeth. Ugh.
Well, that's
over funky feet. Yeah, my feet ain't funky. They ain't funky. They don't stink. They just ugly. I ain't got no corns or nothing on my toes. Ain't got no corns. They just not pretty. But anyway, again, I'm glad I got to see what he looked like because I wanted to know. I was like, because my cousin sent it to me. I was like, girl, did they find this man yet? Because I want to see what he looked like. And when I saw what he looked like, I said, ain't no way in hell she thought this man was no
that was another thing. I was like, nothing. He don't look like he's the vice president of anything. If he's the vice president, then I'm Kamala Harris.
He don't
like
look like he
what?
Algebra, let alone shipping and receiving.
I'm like,
ooh, that sounds horrible.
That's a different level of gullible at that point, because he did. That's a good point that I thought about earlier. That was
nothing
one of
about
the
him
major things at all. Or like she said, her grandfather said, he didn't look like he played, football. Like, come on now. Some things were like literally right there. And that's the part that's just like so cringy for me.
Child.
But yeah.
When I saw him, I said he looked like he used to deliver trash in the 90s. What? That's what the trash men look like? They picked up the trash in my neighborhood in the 90s. I mean, because I done seen some men working on a trash truck. Now they be fine as like they didn't look like that when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all right. Get me off of here. Shit. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That's what the hell he looked like to me. The trash truck drivers. I don't know where the confetti just came from. But that's what he looked like.
Wait, I missed it. Now I'm going to see it on the playback.
Yeah, well, some confetti just came on the screen. I don't know how, but it came on the screen.
It's a party because you're back. It's a party. I'm about to go have some cheesecake on your.
So
on your
where's Callie Cutie? Where's Callie Cutie and Mace? They didn't even know we were going live. This was kind of like we were texting and talking about it. And she was like, I'm going to make a video about this. And I was like, oh, I'll make one too. And she's like, oh, really? You are? I'm going to make the thumbnail. And I was like, well, I'm at basketball practice right now. She's like, okay, so what time should I set up the live? Like, that's how this happened. Maybe we could see about getting with them and talk about Portia and Mr. 419.
What just happened?
Maybe we can see what they're doing.
Did you see that?
I don't know. What happened? No.
Wait.
What was
that
it?
Was weird. You have to see it on the playback. I don't want to do it again because I looked weird. It's making me look like a. Never mind. Anyway, go ahead.
Like an AI.
I guess because it's like buffering or whatever.
I don't know. See, ranting. Thank you. The sanitation workers of the past looked like the Hamburglers.
I'm going to keep running away if you say that.
I was reading. Oh, I should have put the comment on the screen, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was reading.
Okay. Whatever you say.
That's what the man looked like to me. But ultimately, I really hope, I know I keep saying this, but I really hope she gets the healing that she needs and the self-love that she needs. And I hope if she does still desire to be married and to have a family, I'm not knocking her for wanting to be married before she just lives with someone, before she just cohabitates with someone. I'm not knocking her for that, but I would implore her to take more time.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely like get to know the person. If they say you there on the phone, girl, be like, hey, let me say hey, hello, like, make sure somebody is on the phone. Google them, do a background check as much as you can with the information you have when you first meet them, not after you marry them. And meet somebody in his family, like they got baby pictures.
I agree.
Before you actually say I do, like meet real live family members. Yes, sanitation workers of the present look. Yes, they do. And they make good money. So see, I still wasn't making him broke. I mean, but that's just what he looked like. Did I get Did you hear about the mother?
Oh my gosh, I wanted to talk about that. Didn't I send that to you?
You did, and I feel like I'm
I
glad she has been
that,
arrested. I'm glad she's been arrested. I also feel like the women who let that child wax their coochie, Pepper,
is I
needs
can't
to be
believe
arrested as well. Because when I would have been there and the woman would have walked in, when the child would have walked in the room, first of all, I'd have felt like, what the hell is going on here? Why is this child in here? Second of all, when she would have came with the wax, I would have been like, hold up, little girl. Ma'am, refund my money. Refund my money right now. And I would have called the labor board, and I probably would have called you first. Like, girl, I was just going to get a wax, and this woman and her daughter trying to wax my cat. That's
and I will believe it too, because y'all, the wildest stuff happens to us together and separate.
Why you want
I will believe that.
Daddy, why you want your daughter to be smelling all of them different cats? Looking at, like, let's be clear, everybody who go get waxed don't be clean when they go.
No.
I could see if you had her stocking the sticks or something in between the people come and you give her a little $5, $10, but from 7 in the morning you done woke that child up to wax some coochie.
I've done waxes before and I can attest to that. So no. And besides, that's just from a legal aspect as well. Like, just from every angle, that was a total no go at all. That's the first story I saw this morning, and I sent it to you instantly because I was just like, I thought I was still dreaming when I first saw it, to be quite honest with y'all, because I'm just like, the poorest judgment. Like the poorest judgment ever
That was lazy.
On a couple different parties. Crazy. I feel bad for that little girl.
You say right. I was horrified that those women just lay there and accept that, and the woman was proud to post it. Just know, and that's another thing. I need y'all to stop posting dumbass online. Everything is not for online
at all.
I mean, she shouldn't have been doing that anyway. Period. Like, I'm glad she is locked up. I want to know all of the customers who was there letting all 24 of them people who she waxed need to be locked up too, because you shouldn't be letting no child touch your coochie. I don't care if it was for a wax. That's irresponsible on all parties. But stop posting stupid stuff and then be like, the internet got me in trouble. No, you got yourself in trouble when you posted that dumb ass shit. If you're going to do dumb shit, don't post dumb shit.
But at the same time, I'm glad that she did post it and that she was.
Well, yeah, because now the baby is free.
We can stop it, because just to think if she post that and she was just going, that was just what she thought was okay to do behind closed doors for years and years and years to come. Imagine the emotional damage at that point. Oh, it's already bad enough now.
What if somebody had
at 5 years old? Because I remember stuff at 5 years old.
What if somebody had a bumpy kitty, blister kitty, stanky kitty, fishy kitty? Why would you want your child to be exposed to that?
I didn't even want to be exposed to that. And I was doing the waxes.
Like, even going get a wax, I still, like, until you come with the wax, like, my hands are covering that, like,
I just be like,
covered. No.
I'd be like, okay, come on.
Listen, I went got a wax at this place in New Orleans with my cousin years ago, and that lady, every time that lady,
you said that you didn't wait. Oh, is that the time?
Yeah.
I thought you went again. I was like, you didn't tell me.
Me and Tiff went to get a wax, right? And that lady to this day still say, "Where your cousin? She never come back."
I told you about my ex-best friend.
You done ripped everything off of me, and here you come with some tweezers, girl. If you don't get
you don't have to let them do that. You didn't have to let them do that.
I didn't know.
I didn't let them do that.
When I walked out them doors, because that was my first time ever getting a wax. When I walked out them doors, Tiffany was dying laughing at me. She was like, "Girl, I heard you way up here." Cause I'll tell her, "Oh, wait. I went to a place out here, and the lady like did not do what she was supposed to do." And I was like, "Ma'am, no, ma'am." And she was
so
like,
what did she do then instead?
I'm sorry. I feel like it should be some type of separation or something. Like there should not be, you got your split. There should not be wax in between here. Like what is this?
You don't need to.
Yeah, I just felt like she
slathered it. Just slathered it. Just
she just slathered it, and I like the minute she just slathered it. Why are we talking about me getting wax? Oh, because we're talking about
I forgot. I thought we were on the phone.
Disregard this. And I literally just was like showing, oh my God, hey, Sweet Pea, kiss the king for me. Kiss the king for me.
Hey, Sweet Pea.
And y'all disregard my waxing stories.
But you make some good points. Like you make some good points. That's just like a different type of experience that a child should not have bear witness to, let alone be spearheading. Like wrong on so many different accords.
She makes 24 people. How many people did the mama wax?
I mean, first of all, I know some pro waxers that's like a light day for them. So I know, yeah, I'm in the beauty industry.
No, I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at this.
Oh. That's not funny. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm done.
I cannot, because can you imagine being a teacher that overhear that story?
Or no, like like school projects and stuff. Like when you have to what did you do? Like exactly what Kandar said. Like, oh, what did you do this weekend? And you draw a picture and they write some more. Like, can you imagine that? And I'm not trying to trivialize this, y'all, at all. I'm not trying to poke fun at that. This is a serious matter, but I'm just thinking about where this could have gone to if she was not gathered.
I mean, or what it could have led to. Like, we see more. There is not a day go by that I do not get an Amber Alert of some little girl on my phone that has been taken. You don't know, essentially, when you get booked to do these kind of services, you don't know who these people are that are coming to do it. And she got a kid up in there that's waxing and you know what I'm saying? Like, something worse could have happened to this little girl because people are sick in the head. You could have had somebody come in there and went back and told the people, they'd be outside. Like, literally, you were there, but I don't remember if we had talked about it when we were at the parade that Saturday night. And the girls were going to the porta potties, and this guy did not realize that my cousin was walking behind them the way they were walking because of the crowd. And she was like, "I'm right here." Kimmy was walking behind Janiyah and her baby. They were going to the porta potties, and the guy was, and when she said, "I'm right here," he just bust out laughing. And I was like, but my whole point of even bringing that up was because we was trying to get beads, and like my whole family was out there. Please don't think I let my child go to the porta potty by herself. I didn't. My whole family was out there. My cousin is a grown woman with her own 3 kids, and so her daughter and my daughter was going to the bathroom, and she was taking them. It was her turn to go. And this man was like, he thought he had him too, and my cousin was like, "And I'm right here," and that's my ghetto cousin. Okay, that's crazy. My ghetto cousin. So it was about to be nuck if you book. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, people are crazy. You never know who a person is when you just letting them into your place of business or your home, wherever she was doing the waxing it. You know what I'm saying? And somebody come up and ask, "Oh, you letting your little girl play with cats? Well, come here, let me play with hers." Like, gratefully, nothing like that happened. But I'm so grateful that didn't happen to the child, but you never know. That was irresponsible. I'm glad she in jail. And where's the people who got their coochie waxed?
No, that's a
What are
serious
people who let that little girl tame their buffet table?
I'm
Because if you let that
genuinely
little girl tame
wondering.
your buffet table, you need to be locked up. Wait, I'm
trying to be serious.
the buffet. It's a buffet. All you can eat.
Yeah, that was just really poor judgment, and you know, she's in a great place right now to really sit with herself and think about her decisions. Again, I hope that I really, really pray that didn't leave too much of a negative emotional mental impact on the girl. But yeah, that was totally on the mom and her poor judgment. Like, what? And maybe because I can literally, I've done waxes before. It's just like I'm seeing it from all the angles. Like, no, just no. No.
I don't know how you did it, because somebody would have walked up in there with a that didn't look out. Oh no. Can you get up off my table, please, baby? The next person would have walked up in there, would have been smelling like bleach, Lysol, Fabulous, or whatever. It's just, I don't knock nobody for their careers, but I just know there are certain things in life that I could never do.
You know, no, the one thing that I couldn't do, and we actually talked about it the other day, that I was just like, yeah, this is definitely not the area for me, was pedicures. Absolutely not. Can't do it. I'm good. We literally talked about this. Why?
I know.
Like last week.
We have some of the craziest conversations.
We literally talked about this last week. But like, I'm good. And I never had to do one. Thank you. Thank you.
Just saying.
Not professionally.
And speaking of waxing, I wish that woman would have waxed before she pulled down her pants on that corner and decided that she wanted to pee because it was Mardi Gras, instead of stooping in between the two cords. That was fuck, because that was nasty. She had her whole behind and her whole hairy cat out, and then wiped herself with the sleeve of her hoodie and sniffed it. I say, this nasty bitch here. Absolutely disgusting. I wish she would have, not by the little girl, but I wish she would have gone to get a wax, because girl.
You said that, and I was
like,
so
long. Girl, it was, I had to call you. I was like, girl,
you're lying. You are lying right now.
No. I mean,
Leaving?
No, I was dead serious. And that was one of the times I wish you would have been walking to the car. You probably did not need to be walking to the car with me, because we probably would have had to fight that lady if we would have saw that together. After we had already been in the crazy ass restaurant where the man we thought quit and walked back in with two kids
with the kids.
Went to the kitchen and Daisy Dukes, and I was like, where is the kids going?
We've been seeing children get freaking exploited for the past like week at this point. This story, those kids that we saw in Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, that man walked out and said, ain't nobody about to get another plate. And so we thought that, I was like,
what?
We were so confused because we trying to watch the Super Bowl and then go back to the parade
and watch the halftime show.
I'm like, did he quit? What did he quit?
So
we both looking at each other like, what is going on here?
Where are we? What is going on? Check, please.
And then he come back in. He come back in with two kids, and I was like, wait,
little kids?
Yes, sniffed it. Two like little kids.
Like, under 5.
The kitchen.
They were definitely under like 5. They were like,
I'm like, maybe there's an office by the kitchen or something. Like,
they were like 3 and 4.
Know, but needless to say, I never saw the kids come back out when we left. But we left shortly after that, because that whole
it's my job. Why would you have your children
maybe
out?
Maybe we'll do something that's talking about our.
If you didn't need to have your children out, why would you have your children out on a night like this down there if they didn't need to be? Like, they need to be in bed.
And it wasn't at the parade.
Just let them be home. There's too much going out here anyway.
I don't know. Maybe we'll do a live and tell y'all about our Mardi Gras experience, especially riding on the floats and banging of the floats. That was definitely an experience. I was like, maybe we'll do a live and tell them about.
You said in what on the float?
Not everything.
You said on what on the float?
I was like I would say the people banging on the floats and riding on the float. You don't remember when the people was banging on the float for beads?
Yeah, but that wasn't like the.
Oh no, not that kind of banging on the float. Not that kind of banging.
I knew not that kind. I'm saying that wasn't like the highlight part that stood out to me. So I was like, wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, no, I remember that. Of course, I remember that.
Oh no, it wasn't the highlight. I still trying to figure out what we were laughing at that
my
I ended up hitting the
didn't
ground
really.
for. I don't know.
I started to tune it out like instantly. Good times always. But yeah, that's a different story for today.
Enough. We will get some more topics because we need to bring World of Reads back. And you guys send some topics to us if y'all want to hear us run our mouths about something. But this has been wonderful. At this point, I am hungry.
Me too.
I think I might go lotion these feet some more. Maybe they'll look a little prettier.
I have this really good foot cream. I'll send you a picture. It's life-changing.
Curly. I ain't going to get no BBL, but when my money get up, at this point, I'm considering doing a fundraiser for the plastic surgery for your feet.
I'm down with that. Maybe we can get a bestie discount or a bestie bundle or whatever. You know, like, I mean, they have them for BBLs, actually. Speaking of BBLs, I know it's like bring your friend, get 50% off or whatever. Anyway, okay, y'all. We enjoyed y'all.
We was because this is about to go into our phone conversations.
It sure is, y'all. We
definitely
enjoyed y'all.
Talk about those.
We definitely enjoyed y'all. Nonetheless, this is just the beginning of another season of World of Reads. And now that my good sis Nola Reads is graced this platform with her presence after a very pregnant pause, it won't be long before you see our faces again. But again, please like the videos. Please subscribe to both channels. Shout outs to the Replay Gang and everybody who kept us keying in the chat this evening. We appreciate you. And we will see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Did you get it?